What a great presentation. And again, thank you all for being here today. I think this has been a wonderful summit. I know you all are very busy. As I've noted several times, I really do appreciate you taking time out of your incredibly busy schedules to spend 3 days as we talk about how do we improve the lives of mothers and babies across the state of Texas. I think the bottom line for me is that we're doing really important work. We're doing good work, but we must do better. We must do better at addressing the quality of care for moms and babies in the state of Texas. And we must do better at ensuring that our quality improvement initiatives address health equity, and especially racial equity here in the state of Texas. Again, I think that the conversations over the last 3 days have been wonderful. They have been recorded, and those recordings and the presentations and the other resources are available to you and the participants to go back and picking up the things that you may have missed and making sure that you fully grasp all the great information that was shared. I want to thank all of our speakers. Again, we had great speakers, national speakers throughout the summit, throughout these 3 days. And what really touched me, and I know it touched you, were people with the lived experiences sharing their challenges with the healthcare system and letting us know that we need to do better with communication and need to do better with a variety of things if we really want to provide the quality of care that I know all of us want to. We can go to the next slide. I want to take a minute to thank our executive committee. This is our executive committee. I'm not going to read the names, but these individuals dedicate their time to make sure that we have a valuable quality improvement collaborative here in the state of Texas. They meet with us quarterly. They have been very integral into developing the summit, and I want them to know how appreciative I am of their time and effort to make sure that we are doing what we need to do throughout our collaborative. On the next slide, these are the partner organizations. The previous slide was the voting members. These are the partner organizations. And again, I'm not going to read through the names, but again, the key partners from throughout the state of Texas that are working together to move us forward in our quality improvement efforts for moms and babies in the state of Texas. On the next slide, I want to do a special shout out to my team. These individuals have been working behind the scenes to plan for this event, but have also been working behind the scenes so that you didn't see all the hiccups that were occurring. And I would say something that I know that you don't know is that many of these individuals were impacted by the weather storms that came through. There's one of these individuals that's been running and doing her work in a hotel room because she lost some of the plumbing. Some of these individuals lost their electricity and their internet capacity, but they have figured out a way to make sure that we continue to move forward. And I am extremely blessed to be able to work with these folks. And I don't tell them enough, but for my team, thank you very much for the great work that you're doing. On the next slide, same shout out for the folks at the Department of State Health Services. Again, you're doing wonderful work. It's a privilege to be able to work with you, and our collaborative would not be successful without that strong partnership and the resources that you provide us in order to drive quality improvement forward in the state of Texas. On the next slide, a couple of final housekeeping events. Again, to receive the continuing education credits, again, for a variety of professions, there are 18.75 CE credits that are available. If you want to claim those CE credits, you needed to attend that entire session. And we ask you to please fill out the evaluation form. There'll be a link that will be shared in the chat box, and you'll be getting that information by email. But again, please let us know how things went. Your honest approval, your honest evaluation to let us know if there's things we need to do better next year. Because again, that's part of quality improvement. We need to get that feedback and hear from you as we continue to drive quality improvement, not only in healthcare services, but in our collaborative as a whole. On the next slide, let's see here. Again, want to encourage you to mark February 16th and 18th on your calendar for 2022. That will be our 7th annual summit. Again, not sure exactly what it's going to look like, but it's probably going to look a lot more like the summits in the past. but also capturing this technology so that we can reach a wider audience throughout the state of Texas and nationwide, and bringing those presenters to us that will really challenge us to do better and bring us the tools we need to drive quality improvement. The next slide. That's the final slide. And again, just the final thank you, and hope you have a great weekend, but really appreciate your time and effort that you have spent over the last 3 days, and wish you Godspeed as you continue to take care of your patients and yourself through everything else that's going on. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks.